I love my job, I do, but today was not it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kay. I am a flight attendant and a traveler. Go ahead and subscribe and follow me along on my journey. If you're not new here, welcome back, love. Tomorrow is my first day of my charter assignment and I'm so excited because it's something new that the company is doing. I'm on for 6 days of work and then I'm off for 6 days, I think. Or 6 or 7 days. So if you're new to aviation, what a charter assignment is it's kind of like a private booking, I guess you can call it, to transport sports teams or anybody who rents out the charter. But for the most part, it's mostly like sports teams. That's going to be my assignment for the next 90 days. The perks of it is that you get full-time pay, which y'all know I'm part-time, so that would be a nice little bit of change. We actually get over the full-time guarantee, which that's nice too. And it's just you get to go to other cities that we normally don't fly to. I'm obsessed with this bob, y'all, so I still got it in. I'll be getting per diem for the whole 6 days, which that would be nice. Getting full-time pay, per diem, over the full-time guarantee, and layovers, sports teams. So it'll be fun. I'm excited to show you guys. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all coming like one. But thank God for the journey, the journey, that's good. Gratitude is a must. Good morning. So I am currently headed to my gate. Flying on Delta this morning, short layover in Atlanta, and then to Norfolk, or Norfolk, however you guys say it. I made it to my gate. We should start boarding here in about 5 minutes or so. I thought I was gonna be late this morning, but I still ended up getting here a decent time. Today is technically my day 1 of being on, but I just have 2 deadhead flights, and then I'm done for the day at the hotel. I have all these bags. It's like the downside of long trips.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Should we be afraid?
And place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you.
Hey guys, so I'm currently in Atlanta airport. Got here probably like 30 minutes ago. Still have about 2 more hours. Yo, I still get so camera shy. There's so many people around. So I'm probably gonna make this part quick. But so I found this nice little spot in the Atlanta airport where I can watch the planes take off and land and see all like the airport operations. Yeah, I'm literally like obsessed with planes and airports and stuff. Ever since I was little, like I used to always like to watch the planes take off because we had this small airport. Every time we would drive by, I would hope that I could see like a plane taking off. Now I get to do that with no problem, so I love that. I just grabbed some McDonald's. Don't judge me. I was gonna get Starbucks, but I couldn't find it and I didn't feel like walking around to find it, so I just grabbed what was like the first thing close by. I wore my uniform to the airport today. Since I'm going on like a long trip, some stuff I had to bring like full size, and I didn't want it to get thrown away. So whenever you fly in your uniform, they make exceptions for crew in uniform. And technically I'm working, even though it's a deadhead, you're still getting paid. Ready to check into my hotel. I went to sleep at about 1:30 and I woke up at 5:30. In the meantime, I'm just gonna watch the planes take off. To Norfolk, just checked into my hotel. Flights were pretty bumpy, but we made it safely. The hotel that we're at, I never even heard of this brand of hotel before. Here they have a pool, fitness center, they have a restaurant from 5 to 10. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I decided to wear my uniform because I had 3 bags, and usually the policy where you're flying is that you can only have 2 bags. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to bring my other bag, so I ended up wearing my uniform. I've been to Norfolk plenty of times, so honestly I don't think I'm going to do anything today. I used to live here, so it's not really much that I want to do. 1, I'm pretty tired because I barely got any sleep, and 2, I just kind of want to chill, get ready for tomorrow. I totally forgot to do the room tour. And this is how it looks. It's a little small kitchenette here with a fridge and a freezer. Nice. Complimentary water, coffee. This is cute. Bathroom. It's your girl. Plus, okay, I'll leave that alone. This is my mess. TV here, floors, and not much of a view, but it's still pretty outside.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, yo. This morning has been a little bit hectic. Just really my own doing because I forgot my flashlight. So I have an hour until the shuttle time. I just ordered one from Instacart from CVS. It says it should be here by 10:50 and I have to get the shuttle at 11. So I'm like getting so anxious right now. Just because I like to have everything in order. I woke up early, but I forgot that breakfast ends at 10. So I was just taking my time, and I ended up having to order some breakfast too because I forgot that breakfast ends at 10. But it's okay. That's taken care of. Flashlight's taken care of. Hopefully it gets here on time. I like to wake up like not really early, but like enough early to give me time to have a slow morning, so I don't like to feel rushed. When I haven't flown in a long time, I just get anxious like starting the first day of flying again. So I don't need anything else to heighten my anxiousness, because y'all know I get stomach sick easy. I'm just gonna do a little meditation, calm myself, and wait for my food to get here and wait for the flashlight to arrive, and then finish packing up the rest, and pack up the rest of my things in the meantime. Today we're flying from here to Lansing, Michigan, and then picking up the Michigan State volleyball team, and then we're going from Lansing to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. And we're there for that rest of the day and the whole day tomorrow. So I have a whole day tomorrow off, so that will be fun. I don't think we leave until like the afternoon of the next day. Just 2 flights. One is just a ferry flight, so it's gonna be just the crew. I thought I saw somebody that looked like my crew, but I don't think that's them. Fingers crossed on the flashlight, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Let me put y'all onto this right quick. I always travel with my liquid Dr. Bronner soap, and I did not know that they made bar soaps. I just found this. I definitely picked up one of these because I always bring my liquid Dr. Bronner's. At some airports, you just never know. Every TSA is different, and they all somehow my new thing of soaps always get taken. Like, schedules could change. I don't know what different airports are like, so I would highly recommend one of these. It's not liquid, they can't take it. It's soap, and it lathers really good, really good. If you have the liquid soap, you know, but I didn't even know they made these, so yeah. Anyway. We just landed in Michigan. We have to load the people up by the air stairs because there's no jet bridge. So that was the stairs that you saw in the back. So we're just waiting for the team. We got about an hour until they are boarding. We're just chilling, taking pictures, and the other crew is doing like security checks and such. So we're here in Michigan. Not really much. I thought it would be mountains or something, but not really. So it is the next day, and I'm sorry I left you guys hanging yesterday, but we made it to Raleigh-Durham last night. I wasn't tired from the flights, but I was just tired from the night before. I just had a headache and I wasn't feeling like too good. But when we got to the hotel yesterday, by the way, this room is really nice. I know I say that about all the rooms, but this one is really nice. My camera died, sorry about that. So, but you know, I have 3 batteries now, so. Yesterday we got to Raleigh-Durham about 6:30 p.m. The flight was really easy. Michigan State volleyball team was very chill. We didn't have to do service because prior to them getting onto the flight, they do grab and go service, so they grab like sports drinks or snacks that they need. We got to fly into Lansing, Michigan, into this private airport. They had like a bunch of private jets and small personal planes, and that was really cool to see, you know, just to see like a different side than commercial aviation. That was pretty interesting. So when we landed into Raleigh-Durham, we also landed into like a corporate airport, so we got to see more of the private pilots and more small planes and stuff, and it was really beautiful when we landed. So we got to the hotel, and then soon after the crew wanted to go out to dinner, so we ended up going to this Mexican restaurant. Like, the location of the restaurant was perfect. And y'all know I'm a sucker for planes, so where the restaurant was, you can see the planes like flying. Okay, let's say my head, well, you can see the planes like flying like probably this low, not not this low particularly, but you know, it was really low. Like you could see them taking off right there. And we told them that it was one of the girls' birthdays. We told them that it was one of the girls' birthdays, so they brought out the sombrero. And happy birthday, Selena. So we just ate, we had a good time, came back, and then we just sat downstairs for a little bit more, just talking and hanging out. Right after that, I passed out and I went to sleep, so I didn't even pick up the camera once we got back to the hotel. So I got some of the footage on my phone, but weather is really nice today. So I woke up this morning, went down for breakfast. So I'm gonna go hiking with the crew. I'm actually supposed to have been downstairs like 5 minutes ago, but I'm finished getting ready. I just wanted to update you guys before I head out. We're supposed to be going to this park today. Yeah, it will be a good time, you know, get to get out in nature, explore, rally for a little bit, because I haven't been here before. Probably won't bring my camera because when I'm in nature, I just kind of like to take it in, but I'll definitely get some footage on my phone for you guys, so that way y'all can see and check it out if y'all ever come here. So yeah, that's my little update. I'm definitely enjoying the charter so far. We are on reserves today from 8 a.m. to 4, so they could use us, but fingers crossed that they don't, because we don't leave here till tomorrow at 8 p.m. So we kind of don't want to get called to do another flight, because if they do call us, it won't be a charter, it will be like a regular flight, and none of us are trying to do that. So we're just trying to stick to the charter, and I'll catch up with you guys once I get to the park. Welcome to the historic Yates Mill County Park. The Finland Center is an exhibit hall that contains artifacts and interpretive panels on local history, agriculture, and the environment. The 174-acre park includes over 3 miles of hiking trails and ponds, creeks, forests, and wetland habitats. If you're a history lover or a nature lover, or both, this is something I would definitely recommend. The park is open from 8 a.m. to sunset, so that way you can catch all the views. Look at this.
Oh, I want a picture.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm so mad right now. We went to the park. It was having a great time. The 4th flight attendant, it's kind of like the supervisor, she tells us that we have to work a flight today. Crew services like really screwed us over. They're making us take the plane that we have here for charter from here to Nashville, Nashville to Connecticut, Connecticut back to Nashville, deadhead from Nashville back here tonight at 11:55 p.m. Like, we knew we were on reserves, but the fact is that they're calling us to work a regular flight. This is not even like a charter flight. The whole crew is pissed because like we had our whole day planned, and if we had to do like a charter recovery, cool. They're making us fly all the way there to work a regular flight. It's like, what's the point of being part of the charter team if I still have to work regular flights? I might as well just stay home and bid for a line and work regular flights. That's why I picked charter, to do charter flights. Anyway, today has just been a whole show, honestly. Start of retrograde, and retrograde is retrograding, because there's no way this is happening. I'm laughing to hide my pain, but I'm really pissed, because we had like the whole day planned, 2 live flights and then 2 deadhead flights, which is 4 flights today. We're supposed to be back here tonight. I'm trying to decide if I should bring my stuff with me or not, and then we have to be downstairs in 30 minutes. So I'm about to hop in the shower real quick, pack up my stuff. Like, I want to leave my stuff, but then I'm like, who knows if we'll make it back here tonight, and I don't want to be stuck with nothing, you know. Our day is ruined. The park was nice though, so if you're ever here, you should definitely check that out. And then we had a weird Uber driver coming back here. Like, he picked us up, right? And that's a shower in the background. maybe I can hear it, but he picked us up. So Uber, when you book Uber, it says you can fit 4 people. So the Uber pulls up. He has a car seat in the front, and it's 4 of us. So I get in the back because I'm the smallest one, so they put me in the back. And so I get in the bag. Other 2 of us get in the bag. I'm like, it's 4 people, and he's like, oh, well, I can't take 4. Mind you, we're already in a rush to try to get back so that we could make it to the airport. And the park was about 25 minute drive, so we're already like way out there, you know. So he's like, oh, I can only take 3. And it took the Uber about 11 minutes to get to us, so that was already like another long wait. And so we're all just looking at each other like, sir, you can't. He's like, the front seat, I saved it for my child's car seat. 1, why is your child's car seat in the front seat? 2, why is your child's seat in the front seat? And 3, you can't just move it to the back. He has a whole Nissan Rogue with an empty trunk. You can't fit the thing in the back. And so he's hobbling, getting out the car, trying to get the car seat. Mind you, we asked him if he needed help. He said no. But he's like, ooh, my back, my leg. Like making all these noises, like trying to get the car seat out. So we are just looking at each other like, what is going on today? We made it to the plane, but we're aggravated.
Well, I'm glad my friend called me, and he called me FaceTime, and I'm like, because he told me he might come, and like he's 2 hours away, and I was like, oh, okay, sure.
Y'all, I do not know what's going on with today. I just recorded a whole segment, a whole bunch of, I just recorded a whole lot of talking, and none of it recorded. I'm upset because I recorded so much. Back at the hotel, we got all the way to the airport. We had to set up the plane for a regular commercial flight because we had it set up for charter, so we had to put the menus back in the pocket. We had to fix the seats, do all that, clean it. Then shout out to our supervisor. They brought us sandwiches because we didn't get a chance to eat. So that was really nice of them. But then the pilots tell us that they're going to time out in Nashville, so that we're going to have to spend the night in Nashville. So now we're back at the hotel because they let us leave so that we can come back and get our stuff, because originally crew services told us that we didn't have to bring our stuff because we're going to come back tonight. When we got to the plane, the pilots told us different. So now we're back here. I was showing y'all me packing my stuff, but that got deleted. We're gonna head downstairs. We meeting back in about 5 to 10 more minutes. So yeah, it's a lot of he say she say. Charters are not supposed to be doing regular flights, so that's why we're so bothered, because we're being pulled to do this other flights. And what if we can't make our charter tomorrow? Because our charter tomorrow is at 8 p.m. We have to spend the night in Nashville and then come back here to Raleigh tomorrow. But we're supposed to come back tonight. It's just a whole lot. I have a headache. We didn't even start flying yet. It's just a lot. I'm so mad that my footage didn't record. So I'm just gonna head downstairs. I finished packing up my mess. And yeah, what a day. And we're out.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Y'all, today was just a horrible day. Like, in all my time of flying, this was probably just one of the worst days. Probably the first worst day was when I got sick from flying, but this is definitely up there. Today was just rough. We had a good first day of a charter. Everything went so smooth. We wasn't supposed to be doing that flight, and the flights weren't bad. It was just like long flights, and we just had a long day. We got back to the plane, finally took off. We took a nap because it was an empty flight and we're already exhausted. They had lunch for us, which was amazing. We picked up the passengers in Nashville. It was about 30 people, so that was a really easy flight. But it was like about a 2-hour flight, which I know it doesn't sound long, but when you're flying it, it's a long flight. Then we got the people in Bradley. Those people were waiting since 1 p.m. What happened was the plane that they was originally supposed to use, that plane got delayed wherever it was. So they ended up using us in our plane, and we didn't get those people until like 8 p.m. That flight was fuller. The day was just exhausting. Then we get to Nashville. We're trying to make plans because we want to make the most of the day, because we really don't have any days off until we go back home. We waited forever for the shuttle. Then we get to the hotel. We had to wait longer for them to get the room, to find the right confirmation numbers. They were saying some people didn't have a room, that the room wasn't paid for. So we're trying to call the company. The company's like, the room is paid for. We have the receipts. They send the receipts. They're like, here are the receipts. And the hotel's like, no, it's not paid for. Then the lady eventually ended up giving us a key, giving us our keys, and they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out on the back end. So just made it to my room. I didn't even get to give y'all a room tour of the other room because we're supposed to go back there tonight, and I was gonna do it in the morning to show y'all the rooms. So I'll probably hurry up and do this room before I forget, before I make a mess. But I just definitely need to decompress from today, because when I say everything was going wrong, like, crew is great. We're trying to make the best of it, and we hope this doesn't happen in the future, because we're supposed to be doing charter assignments and not this. We're headed back to Raleigh tomorrow, 4 p.m. But as y'all can see my eyes, I'm so tired. But I don't want to waste the night because I've never been to Nashville before, and we don't really have a day off. Plus we don't have to go until 4, so I probably honestly just sleep most of the day tomorrow. So I figured I could either do something tonight and then sleep it tomorrow, or sleep tonight and then do something in the morning. But I kind of wanted to see what the nightlife was like, because it's supposed to be like a music city or whatever. I love my job, I do, but today was not it. Hopefully we can find some food. I wanted to try the Nashville hot chicken, but honestly it's a Waffle House. It's like right there, so that might be the move. Okay, let me show y'all the room. Okay, this is the room you walk in. This is the little kitchen area. Then we have desk, fireplace. Bed is here. I didn't even check all this, so it's my first time seeing it too. Closet, very decent. This is nice. It's a huge counter. And this girl. And this feels like a little studio apartment, honestly. On a brighter note, I did get a tip today from a passenger when I was doing service. So that's sweet. So tip the flight attendants. Let's normalize tipping flight attendants. Still in Nashville. We went out to get some food and drinks, and we got back in pretty late because when we got here it was already like 11. We went out to get food kind of late, so it wasn't really much open. So we ended up going to this place called Music City Bar or something like that. It wasn't really my cup of tea per se, but it was nice for what it was. The food was cheap. I had got wings. It was actually pretty good. And they had like a live country band. Country music is not really my thing, but obviously we're in Nashville. That's kind of what they're known for. But we also heard that downtown was a good place, but we really didn't have the energy. Today is a new day. We have a ferry flight from here back to Raleigh. Then we're going to pick up the Michigan State volleyball team. Today they have a game against Duke, and then yesterday they had a game. I don't know who it was against, but they ended up losing. They're actually undefeated. They were like 6-0. And then after that game, they're going to come right to the plane, and then we're going to bring them back to Michigan. From Michigan, we're going to take another ferry flight to Buffalo. So, should be a very easy day. What I love about charters is that we don't have to do service. So really, we're just checking on them, make sure they're okay and safe. One more day, and then I'm back home. I'm just kind of over it because yesterday really blew our plans, but you know, life of a flight attendant, I guess. Just roll with the punches and make the best of it. Everything is not always pretty. Everything doesn't really always go as planned, but you know, you just make the best of it with your crew. I really didn't want to go out because I just kind of wanted to rest today, but I do want to get food, so my friend convinced me to go out the room, so that's what I'm gonna do. For the content, y'all, I'm doing this for y'all.
You guys drove or you guys flew in?
Our plane wasn't at the actual gate. They had to use a shuttle to shuttle us to the plane. So we just finished our pre-flight, and now they're going to move our plane again. They'll push us back, I think, to get fuel, and then from there we should be taking off on our ferry flight. Look at that. Our show is at 12. It's like 10:59. I'm gonna get up in a little bit. And yesterday was crazy, so we had got the shuttle for like 4:30 yesterday to pick us up. Somehow the shuttle driver went MIA, so the pilots had just ended up calling the Uber. As soon as we got in the lift, here come the airport shuttle. He talking to the driver. He's like, "Are you guys going to the airport?" He's trying to tell the Uber driver to just go. Stop talking to the man, because it's like, he already late. So then we dropped them off, and then we had another empty flight from there. And now we're in Buffalo. So we got in about 2 a.m. So we called the shuttle at 2:07. They didn't pick us up until like almost 3 a.m. Whole time she didn't even have a driver. Called a maintenance man to come out of his shop to come pick us up. We're already on minimum rest because legally they have to give us like 8 hours of rest. We're literally at the exact mark. And they don't count the time that you're waiting for the shuttle They don't count the time that you wait to check in at the hotel. So we ordered Chipotle to get to the hotel so that by the time we get here, we'll at least have some food. So we're all super hungry, tired. I had passed out the food because I'm the one that did the order. We get in the room, no microwave. Like at 8:30, I hear a little tap on the door, but I couldn't tell if it was my room or. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just ignore it. Then I hear another tap. I'm like, okay, it's probably my room. So when I'm getting up, the door is opening at the same time. I'm like, hello? That was my long day. Now we gotta pick up Ellen John's band or something.
I try to buy moto, want Toyota Corolla. My feelings been this swing like Django Lover. Feelings been this swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. I see money you made it have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani got you. I'm a white dog in Fendi suit. Why you say I did nothing for you and if I do anything you want me to do?
We are done. My hair is a frizzy mess. It's hot here, but we made it to Charleston, and it's just finish dropping off one of our charter clients. I'll finish updating y'all once I get to the hotel. Good morning, y'all. Well, I think it's afternoon now. No, it's still morning. It's officially go home day. Your girl is tired. I'm over this. I'm ready to go home. Sorry about that. That was one of the flight attendants calling me to see what time and to see what room I was in to extend our room. So that's another story. But my camera died yesterday, so I didn't really record much of the rest of the day except like some pictures and stuff on my phone of things that we did yesterday. So we got in, then we went to dinner at this barbecue spot. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. I definitely recommend. I'll give it like 4.5 stars out of 5. Like, it was really good. And I'll put a picture of my food because I didn't really record any videos while I was there because everybody was there. The turkey was my favorite. After that, we came back, dropped our stuff off. Then we went to downtown Charleston. That was okay. Probably not really my type of scene. Probably more of my scene like in the daytime. Well, to get to the barbecue spot, we walked. And it was about a 12-minute walk from the hotel that we were at. And the way the walk took us, we had to walk through the outlet mall, and it was really nice. The buildings were so colorful, pastel. They had a lot of decent stores like Michael Kors, Coach. It was a bunch of stuff. I'm not really much of a shopper, but it had a lot of nice stores. So then we ended up going to downtown Charleston just to see like what it was like. So we walked around and we found this one spot. I forgot what was the name of it, but I'll insert it. It was more like our type of scene that we're looking for. Downtown is really clean, a lot of very upscale places. And then we stopped at this Mexican spot. They had like a mechanical bull. We ended up going to this other spot called Ink Cocktail Lounge. That was really pretty. It was very pretty inside. Music was decent. Not really like lit, but it was decent. And then they had an upstairs that was like rooftop bar, but it was closed because it was kind of slow yesterday because it was Sunday. Aside from that, today's go home day. I'm sure I was supposed to be at 12, but they didn't book our flights until like 6 p.m. Some of us at 8 p.m. What are we gonna do for 6 to 8 hours when we have to check out at noon. Then one of the other flight attendants, she's the OCR, she ended up telling us that we're able to stay for the rest of the time, so that's great. I'm taking a direct flight on Breeze back home. I am officially back home in New Orleans. I'm glad I ended up changing my flight because otherwise I wouldn't have got home until like 11:30 p.m. But now it's only 7:30. They had me on a Delta flight from Charleston to Atlanta, then Atlanta to here. But I just looked up a Breeze flight because I knew that we fly from Charleston to here, and they had a direct flight. I'm trying to walk and talk, but it's not working. So, and that was just only like a 2 hour, hour and a half flight, and that's way better than getting home at. It's way better than getting home at 11:50 a.m. I mean 11:50 tonight. I'm waiting for my Uber so that way I can get home. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Help me get to 1K supporters. And I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next time.